Hey, welcome to Tinker Around some more. So I just wanted to show you that with the laser cutter engraver that I'm building, that I'm not using any sort of special 3D modeling software or anything like that to build it. And I'm not even doing very much on exact measurements or planning it out really exactly on every single piece. So I'll get exact measurements on the really important stuff, like how far apart I'm going to have the sliders and how far apart the sliders are from each side, each rail is. So this from one side of the rail to the far end of the rail, on the top of the sliders it's 39.5 inches. So that means I need to make the upper part 39.5 inches wide. And then the feet that attach to the sliders need to be 7 inches long. I just wanted to show you that you don't have to use special software and special, really expensive 3D modeling software to create or come up with an idea to figure out how it can go together. So this was my first drawing. And this just shows what parts I would need. This is the stepper motor, and then I took some dimensions of the stepper motor, 39.6 millimeters deep this way. There's a little bump that's 2 millimeters, and then the shaft is 23 millimeters long, and then the shaft's diameter is 5 millimeters, and then I need a coupler to connect the stepper motor to the screw shaft. And I just wrote how many of those I would need, and then here's the screw shaft, and then I would need some bearings, something for the screw shaft to sit on, and then something to go back and forth on that shaft, and then I would need something like a cube or something to connect these screws right here that go back on the shaft as the stepper motor turns to connect to the next portion of the laser engraver. So like this part would need to connect to this part when the stepper motor moved. And so using this first drawing, I came up with the same kind of a thing. The stepper motor, that's what the screw thing sits on, and then the screws will go through this part right here, and that's where the nut or whatever will go through and will move back and forth as the stepper motor turns. And so with that's what I will work on, is building this section that will slide back and forth this way. And then as I work on that, I'll also work on the next section so this will slide back and forth this way, and then this will slide back and forth this way. And then that's where the laser will sit on. Something just as simple as a drawing that shows like the top view of certain areas, and then an angled view, and then a top view of this part right here is what this is, and then that's as simple as you can go. It's just simple hand drawings. But I just wanted to show you don't necessarily need 3D modeling software to create your own things. You can just use a piece of paper and pencil, and you can plan out how you're going to build something.